Hello everyone. In this video, I will be demonstrating my project on comparison between CloudSim and CloudSim Plus. This project focuses on simulating cloud environments and analyzing the performance under dynamically generated scenarios and workloads. The generation part, you shouldn't take it that I have been not using the real-time data because the generation part for the CloudSim old version is more reliable rather than using generated values of workloads for CloudSim Plus models. I will clear that out in a second. Now, the goal is to understand that how both frameworks behave when we change the parameters like the CPU cores, the virtual machines, and the task overloads. Let me take you to the simulation workflow first. How does it work? So this is a simulation workflow. In the program that I have created, is a simulation program that first it will generate a random scenario. As you can see, the parameters that on what basis we are going to compare with. Then it will validate whether the resources are sufficient or not based on the condition that the host cores must be greater than or equal to the VM cores. Now it will create a simulation environment which consists of a data center and a broker, as we studied in the theory lectures. It will assign the virtual machines, all the CPU, RAM, and memory, anything that you can imagine of. The simulation engine executes a task as shown in the flowchart below. And finally, we will collect the performance metrics and the display results. And this process will keep repeating continuously to simulate multiple real world scenarios. Now, let me show you the scenario now. Now, on the left side, we have something which is CloudSim old model, and on the right side, we have CloudSim Plus version. Let me take you directly to the simulation. Now both the simulations are running continuously. Now take your attention to the old version. In the old version, you can see that it provides like a comparison. Like the old version, I'm just using the showing you the execution time, the average CPU time, the Makespan time, and the throughput time. So the Makespan time actually represents the total completion time, and the throughput indicates how efficiently the tasks are processed with. This is the simulation that I've been using, that it randomly generates the number of host cores, VM cores, VMs, cloudlets, and the length. Now, please make sure that it's only be used for CloudSim old version because the same API calls can't be made that can be made for the CloudSim Plus version cannot be made for the CloudSim old versions. But on comparing the CloudSim Plus version's API calls, these values are being generated based on the API calls, which are like you can see that as on the GitHub documentation of CloudSim Plus versions. They have given a like a ton of like a lakhs of data of the different scenarios. And I've been able to generate the same type of scenarios for CloudSim old version also in order to get a comparison value of this table. Now for here, you can see the execution time of CloudSim old version versus Plus version. See the execution time for CloudSim Plus old version is higher than the Plus version. Also the Makespan and the throughput. Now this simulation only tells you the uh, comparison between how these two similar looking programs of different versions can actually make a difference. For more detail, you can go and read out the paper that we have been submitted to the map. Thank you for watching this video, and that's it. Thank you.